Hey guys, hope you're all well. Time for another installment of my Blu Ray and DVD collection for 2024, and we're going to take a look at my fantasy section. So let's get into it. So at first we have Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass. Yeah, good films, of course, with Johnny Depp, Mia Wasikowska, Anne Hathaway, Helena Bonham Carter. Very good series, of course. I like the second one as well. Very good. Next, we have Beauty and the Beast, of course, with Emma Watson, based on the 1990 Disney classic. Really enjoyed this a lot. Dan Stevens, Luke Evans, Kevin Kline, Josh Gad, Ewan McGregor, Stanley Tucci, Audrey McDonald, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Ian McKellen, and Emma Thompson. Next, we have Bedtime Stories with Adam Sandler, of course, from 2008. Yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. I remember watching that in the cinema many years ago with my cousins. Next, we have the BFG, of course, from 2016. Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie a lot. My second favorite film of that year, Steven Spielberg film. Next, we have the Narnia trilogy. Yeah, good films, of course. I loved these films growing up. I used to watch these when I was young. Lion Witch in the Wardrobe from 2005. George Henley, Skanda Keynes, Anna Popplewell, William Moseley, Jim Broadbent, Liam Neeson, Tilda Swinton. Yeah, good film. Prince Caspian, of course, from 2008, and then Voyage of the Dawn Treader from 2010. And I've heard a rumor going on that they're gonna bring the series back, so they're gonna bring the fourth one out. So hopefully that comes out pretty soon, I hope. I can't get it back in. Here we go. Yeah, this is the trouble when you have a big box to go on your shelf. Next, we have Cinderella, of course, from 2015. Really enjoyed this movie a lot with Kate Blanchett, Lily James, Richard Madden, Stellan Skarsgård, Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah, I really enjoyed that a lot. Big fan of the Disney live action version. It's my a big fan of the Disney classic. Sorry. Yeah, it's my favorite Disney movie of all time. That. Up next, we have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them from 2016. Yeah, really enjoyed that movie a lot. Love that, of course. And then we have Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. No, and Crimes of Grindelwald, sorry, from 2018, which I really enjoyed as well. So, yeah, I love the Fantastic Beasts movies, of course, based on the Harry Potter franchise. It's a prequel to Harry Potter. And speaking of Harry Potter, we have Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone from 2001. Really good films, of course. Good cast in there. Chamber of Secrets from 2002. My favourite of the series. Yeah, you got good old characters in here. You got the good cast in here. You got Daniel Radcliffe, of course, Rupert Grint, Emma Watson, Kenneth Branagh, John Cleese, Robbie Coltrane. Very sad about you. Lost, rest in peace now. Warwick Davis, Richard Griffiths, Richard Harris, Jason Isaacs, Alan Rickman, Fiona Shaw, Maggie Smith, and Julie Walters. Yeah, a lot of actors that we lost over the last couple of years now. We lost Robbie Coltrane and Michael Gambon not too long ago. Then, of course, we have The Prisoner of Azkaban from 2004, which features Michael Gambon as Professor Dumbledore, because Richard Harris sadly passed away during that. After the second one was done, he passed away, and they had to quickly find a replacement for him. And they chose Michael Gambon, and he did a good job. Goblet of Fire from 2005. Order of the Phoenix from 2007. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince from 2009. And then the last two, Deathly Hallows Part 1 from 2010. And then Part 2 from 2011. Yeah, I love the Harry Potter series. Very sad about the actors that we've lost recently now. Of course, the main one was Robbie Coltrane. It was the latest one to go. And then you got, what's his name, who played John Hurt, who played Ollivander. He passed away. Yeah, a lot of good actors, sadly, we lost in that period of time. Next, we have the Hobbit trilogy, of course. This prequel to the Lord of the Rings franchise. Hobbit An Unexpected Journey, Hobbit Desolation of Smaug, and Battle of the Five Armies. It was originally going to be There and Back Again, but they changed the title last minute, I think. Good films. I love the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits. Up next, we have Jumanji, of course, classic with Robin Williams, of course, and Bonnie Hunt. Very sad about Robin Williams now. Next, we have Welcome to the Jungle from 2017 with The Rock, Kevin James, and Jack Black. And then we have the Next Level, which I thought was very good, but very scary in my own personal opinion. That creepy bastard monkey there. I remember watching that in the cinema and I got completely freaked out. Good film. Next we have King Kong, of course, from 1933. Yeah, the original classic with Fay Wray. Love that. Next, we have King Kong from 2005. Absolutely love this film with Peter Jackson. Well, he directed it. Yeah, Naomi Watts, Jack Black, Adrian Brody, Colin Hanks, Jamie Bell, Andy Serkis. Very good. I like that a lot. Remember watching that in the cinema nearly 19 years ago. I watched it with my dad. We all went to the cinema together as a family, but me and my dad watched King Kong, and my mum and my sister watched, I can't remember the name of it now, I think Raising Helen. Yeah, good film. Next we have, King Kong I'm on about. King Kong. Yeah, anyway, moving on. Labyrinth, of course, classic, 1986. David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly. One of my mum's friends absolutely loves that film. She had a labyrinth theme wedding. I remember. She's a good friend of my mum's and myself as well. Next we have the Lord of the Rings trilogy, of course. Again, Peter Jackson franchise. Love the Lord of the Rings. Can't go wrong with a bit of Lord of the Rings. Next, we have Maleficent, of course, with Angelina Jolie. Yeah, good little remake of, live-action remake of Sleeping Beauty. Good film from 2014. Then we have the sequel from 2019. Yeah, I enjoyed this film a lot. Michelle Pfeiffer was also very good in this as the villain. Yeah, I like that a lot. Next, we have Nanny McPhee, a good film with Emma Thompson and Colin Firth. Yeah, from 2005. Angela Lansbury also appeared in that. Very sad about her. Then we have the sequel, Big Bang. Yeah, good film, 2010. I don't know why they didn't continue that franchise. They should have made more of that. Don't know why they didn't, though. Next, we have Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Yeah, good film. I like the Percy Jackson film. Good film, I like that. And then we have the sequel from 2013. Again, I don't know why we have another sequel, another one of that. Next, we have The Princess Bride with Carrie Elwes. Yeah, I really enjoyed this film. Andre the Giant, of course, WWE All wrestler in this. Robin Wright, Christopher Guest, Chris Sarandon, Mandy Patinkin. I think that's how you say it, Patinkin. Yeah, good film. Billy Crystal, like that a lot. Next, we have Snow White and the Huntsman, of course, from 2012. Really enjoyed this movie a lot with Kristen Stewart, Charlize Theron. Wasn't a fan of the prequel, whatever it was, so I don't own that. Wasn't really a fan of the Hunter's War, but I don't know. I might give it another go one day. And finally, for fantasy, we have Sucker Punch from 2011 with Emily Browning. So, there you have it. That's the fantasy section. So, yeah, that's that done now. And so, up next will be my horror collection, which I'm going to split into 2 parts because it's a big section. And, yeah, I don't know, I'll figure out how I'm going to do that section. Anyway, so thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you.